succulent. Can I call ribs succulent? I just did. My name is Stephen Bardo, former Flying Illini and NBA point guard turned basketball analyst. I have traveled the world through basketball, and the one thing I have found is everyone loves food and sports. What's up, y'all? It's your man Stephen Bardo coming back at you for another edition of America Loves Food and Sports. Now, I hear a lot of stuff all the time about who's got the best barbecue, what kind of barbecue. Supposedly Smoque has one of the best barbecue spots in Chicago. So you know me, we gotta go check it out, so let's check it out.
Hold me close, baby. Feels like just yesterday when we were here before. Years ago, 94, I don't know, maybe. If we retrace our steps, the memories will rush like the flood was.
Back here in the kitchen with one of the owners, Barry Sorkin. Barry, thanks so much for having me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. Give us a little bit of history about Smoque and how it all came about.
Well, we opened up about 11 years ago. At the time, there wasn't a lot of barbecue in Chicago, you know, and I always thought by all rights, Chicago should be an incredible barbecue town. You think about what Chicagoans eat,
sure.
You know, the beef sandwiches, the hot dogs, the pizza, barbecue fits right into that, and there just wasn't a lot of barbecue. And I was working a job that I hated in a completely different field and wanted to get out of it and do something else, and I love to cook, and that's kind of how it happened. You know, all those things kind of came together at once.
And how did you go about picking the urban park neighborhood where you are? This is really a cool area.
Well, I mean, my wife and I had just moved here, and you know, it's an incredible neighborhood with great people. A great population, and you couldn't talk to anybody in this neighborhood without having them going, why aren't there any restaurants here? I mean, you could starve to death. It was like a food desert, and there was, for reasons that I couldn't explain, it seemed obvious that this was a great spot. It's a great transportation hub, right off the Kennedy Expressway, right off the Edens Expressway. It's kind of on your way to and from everywhere, and it's got this great local population. So it seemed obvious to us.
And you know, for those of you that are in Chicago that you're traveling here, this is a short Lyft or Uber ride out of downtown. So don't stay downtown. Come get some of the Chicago flavor out here and get some of this Smoque barbecue. So what are the most popular dishes that people like when they come here?
We sell more brisket than anything else.
Okay.
When we opened, nobody was doing brisket in Chicago. And in fact, a lot of people didn't even think of brisket as part of the barbecue spectrum. You know, in Chicago it's been, you know, ribs and maybe some pulled pork now and again, the hot links and chips, but nobody was doing brisket. And so we thought, you know, let's give it a try. I mean, I loved it. I loved what I had when I was down in Texas. And sort of like at a large, we decided to cook a couple and see how it went. And it took off instantly. So that's become our best seller and has been for 11 years.
So since Barry said that brisket is the best item here, I think that I need to check it out for myself. Let's go take a look.
All right, so we're gonna be trying our smoked barbecue brisket. We smoke it for about 14 hours. We put a heavy spice rub on it. Doesn't need any sauce, but we do serve it with a couple of sauces. You can put them on the side if you like. We're also gonna be trying our St. Louis ribs. Those are smoked over apple and oak for about 4 hours. Again, with a nice heavy spice rub. Sauce is always optional.
Humble as a mumbo, lapped up in the back, rusty Cadillac.
Well, here it is. The presentation is excellent. It smells even better, but let's see how it tastes. Let's do it the brisket first. Oh my God, look how tender this, look at this. I don't even need this. Look how tender that is. So we already know it's falling off the, man, that's quality barbecue. I haven't even put the sauce on it yet. The thing of it is moist. It's very flavorful. The texture is good, and if you get a little bit of this, that just really adds to the flavor of it. And let me see the, let me do a dip here. Oh man, this Carolina style barbecue has just the right amount of vinegar in it. We go in here? Yeah, sure. Awesome. The beef brisket was outstanding, and I'm a rib guy, so I'm gonna try these ribs, and I'm gonna dip a little bit of sauce on one end to get the true flavor here. Oh man, I don't know which one is better, actually. Both really tender meat. The ribs are succulent. Can I call ribs succulent? I just did, because that's what it is. That's the first thing that came to mind. Awesome, awesome stuff. Wow, that was really, really good. The meat was excellent, falling off the bone. The sides were perfect complements to the food. And make sure you get both types of barbecue sauce, Memphis and Carolina. Memphis for the ribs, Carolina for the beef brisket. You can't go wrong. That'll do it for this edition of America Loves Food and Sports. I'm your man, Stephen Bardo. Until next time, holla!